We all have this universal quest for happiness, don't we? It's something that transcends cultures, ages, and backgrounds. But in our relentless pursuit, we often overlook the timeless insights that could guide us to true and lasting joy. That's where Buddhist wisdom comes in. Imagine having a set of principles that not only promises happiness, but also provides practical steps to achieve it. Intriguing, right? Well, today I'm going to share some of these incredible insights with you. Timeless wisdom that you can start applying in your daily life right away. So, what exactly is Buddhist wisdom, and why is it still relevant today? At its core, Buddhist wisdom is about understanding the nature of our minds and how we interact with the world around us. It emphasizes mindfulness, compassion, and balance, three pillars that can significantly improve our quality of life. In this video, we'll dive into these concepts one by one. We'll explore what mindfulness really means and how it can help us stay present and reduce anxiety. We'll look at the transformative power of compassion and how it fosters deeper connections with others. And we'll delve into the concept of impermanence, learning how to embrace change rather than resist it. Finally, we'll discuss the importance of finding balance in our lives through the middle way. By the end of this video, you'll have a toolkit of practical tips rooted in Buddhist wisdom that you can start using immediately. Whether it's through short daily meditation sessions or simple acts of kindness, these practices can pave the way for a happier, more fulfilling life. So stick around. You won't want to miss this. What is mindfulness, really? In its simplest terms, mindfulness means being fully present in the moment, aware of where we are and what we're doing, without being overly reactive or overwhelmed by what's going on around us. It's a state of mind that allows us to experience life as it unfolds, rather than getting lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. Imagine being able to enjoy your morning coffee without a flood of anxious thoughts about the day ahead. That's the power of mindfulness. Mindfulness isn't just a trendy buzzword. It's a profound practice that has been part of Buddhist teachings for centuries. It helps us stay anchored in the present, reducing anxiety and stress. As the renowned Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh once said, "The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it." This quote beautifully encapsulates the essence of mindfulness and its potential to transform our daily lives. So how do we bring mindfulness into our hectic lives? One of the easiest ways to start is through short daily meditation sessions. You don't need to sit for hours. Even 5 minutes can make a difference. Find a quiet spot, sit comfortably, close your eyes, and focus on your breath. Notice how it feels as you inhale and exhale. If your mind wanders, and it will, gently bring your focus back to your breath. Another practical tip is to practice mindful breathing exercises throughout the day. For instance, take a few deep breaths before starting a new task or when you feel stressed. This simple act can help reset your mind and bring you back to the present moment. Mindfulness can also be incorporated into daily activities like eating or walking. When you eat, take the time to really savor each bite, noticing the flavors and textures. When you walk, pay attention to the sensation of your feet touching the ground and the rhythm of your steps. By integrating these small practices into our daily routine, we can cultivate a more mindful way of living that leads to greater peace and happiness. Let's talk about compassion. Often confused with empathy, compassion goes a step further. While empathy is about feeling what another person feels, compassion is about taking action to alleviate their suffering. It's a deep, heartfelt desire to help others, rooted in an understanding of our shared human experience. Compassion isn't just about being kind to others. It's also about fostering deeper connections and understanding within ourselves. In Buddhism, compassion is considered one of the most important virtues. It leads to inner peace and happiness by breaking down the barriers that separate us from others. When we practice compassion, we open our hearts and create a sense of unity and belonging. As the Dalai Lama famously said, "If you want others to be happy, practice compassion. If you want to be happy, practice compassion." So, how can we cultivate this powerful quality in our daily lives? One effective way is through loving-kindness meditation. This practice involves silently repeating phrases like, "May you be happy," "May you be healthy," "May you be safe," while thinking of yourself and others. Start with yourself, then extend these wishes to loved ones, acquaintances, and even those you have conflicts with. This meditation can help soften your heart and expand your capacity for compassion. Another way to practice compassion is through acts of kindness, both big and small. Hold the door open for someone, offer a genuine compliment, or volunteer your time for a cause you care about. These actions not only make others feel good, but also enhance your own sense of well-being. Don't forget about self-compassion. We are often our harshest critics, and practicing self-compassion can significantly improve our mental health. Try positive self-talk when you make a mistake or face a challenge. Instead of berating yourself, speak as you would to a friend. It's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. What can I learn from this? By incorporating these practices into our lives, we can cultivate a compassionate heart that not only benefits others, but also brings us closer to lasting happiness. One of the most profound teachings in Buddhism is the concept of impermanence, or anicca. At its core, impermanence means that everything in life is transient and subject to change. This might sound unsettling at first, but understanding and embracing impermanence can actually lead to a more liberated and peaceful life. Think about it. The good times won't last forever, but neither will the bad times. By accepting this fundamental truth, we can reduce our attachment to fleeting moments and alleviate much of our suffering. Consider the story of a Buddhist monk who used a simple cup to illustrate impermanence. He would say, "To me, this glass is already broken. Because I know it's already broken, I enjoy it fully." By recognizing that the cup was destined to break someday, he could appreciate its beauty and utility without clinging to it. This story beautifully captures how understanding impermanence allows us to cherish what we have while it lasts. How can we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? One effective method is to keep a journal where you reflect on changes and personal growth. Documenting your experiences helps you see how things evolve over time, fostering a deeper appreciation for life's fluidity. Another way to embrace impermanence is by welcoming change rather than resisting it. When faced with a new situation, whether it's a job change, moving to a new city, or even a shift in relationships, try to see it as an opportunity for growth rather than a disruption. This mindset can transform your experience from one of anxiety to one of excitement and possibility. Letting go of material possessions can also help us internalize the concept of impermanence. We often accumulate things in an attempt to find security and happiness, but these items can weigh us down emotionally. Focus on experiences rather than possessions. Invest your time and energy in relationships and activities that bring you joy. By adopting these practices, we can live more freely and fully, appreciating the present moment without being bogged down by fear of loss or change. Embracing impermanence doesn't mean becoming detached or indifferent. It means living with a deeper awareness and appreciation for life's ever-changing nature. In Buddhism, the concept of the middle way is central to finding balance in life. The middle way encourages us to avoid extremes and seek a harmonious path between indulgence and deprivation. It's about striking a balance that allows us to live a fulfilling life without falling into excess or self-denial. This balanced approach is crucial for sustained happiness because it helps us navigate life's ups and downs with greater ease and stability. For example, imagine someone who works tirelessly, neglecting their health and relationships in pursuit of career success. This extreme behavior can lead to burnout and dissatisfaction. On the other hand, someone who indulges in constant leisure without any sense of responsibility may also find themselves unfulfilled. The middle way teaches us to find a balanced approach that includes both effort and relaxation, responsibility and enjoyment. So how can we achieve this balance in our daily lives? One important step is setting realistic goals. Overcommitting ourselves can lead to stress and burnout, while setting achievable targets helps us maintain a sense of accomplishment and well-being. Take some time to evaluate your priorities and allocate your time accordingly. Regular self-assessment is another valuable practice. Periodically check in with yourself to ensure you're maintaining a balanced lifestyle. Are you spending too much time at work and not enough with family or friends? Are you neglecting your physical health or mental well-being? Being honest with yourself about these questions can help you make necessary adjustments. Integrating leisure activities with responsibilities is also key to finding balance. Make sure you carve out time for hobbies, exercise, or simply relaxing. These activities recharge your energy and improve your overall quality of life. For instance, if you love reading but struggle to find the time, Try listening to audiobooks during your commute or while doing household chores. By adopting these practices, we can create a more balanced and fulfilling life. The middle way isn't about perfection. It's about progress and making mindful choices that contribute to our long-term happiness. Finding balance allows us to enjoy the journey of life without being overwhelmed by its demands or distracted by fleeting pleasures. As we come to the end of this journey through Buddhist wisdom, let's take a moment to recap the main points we've covered. We started with the essence of mindfulness, learning how being present in the moment can help reduce anxiety and bring more joy into our lives. We then explored the transformative power of compassion, understanding that it's not just about empathy, but taking action to help others and ourselves. Next, we delved into the concept of impermanence, embracing the ever-changing nature of life to reduce attachment and suffering. Finally, we discussed the importance of finding balance through the middle way, striking a harmonious path between extremes for sustained happiness. Now that you have these powerful tools at your disposal, I encourage you to start incorporating them into your daily life. Begin with small steps. Try a short meditation session, practice a random act of kindness, reflect on changes in your life, or set realistic goals to maintain balance. These practices may seem simple, but their impact can be profound. I'd love to hear about your experiences and any questions you might have. Please share them in the comments section below. Your journey towards lasting happiness is unique, and your insights could inspire others on their path as well. I'll leave you with an inspiring thought from Thich Nhat Hanh. There is no way to happiness. Happiness is the way. Let these words remind you that happiness is not a distant goal, but something we cultivate through our daily actions and choices. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Buddhist wisdom. May you find peace, joy, and lasting happiness in every moment.